Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Nigerians, finally, I don't know what's going on anymore. We either have to protest or protest or protest. Those are the three options we have. We either have to protest or protest or protest, because this thing that is going on, I don't think it will ever end. Our government now, they run out of option. They are paying bandits to secure the release of their captivities. If you got kidnapped now, no soldiers is coming to rescue you, because if the soldiers are going front, before they even get there, there will be an intelligence information to the bandits. They will execute or ambush those soldiers. Our government now, in order to secure their state and pretend that their state is well secured, they are paying heavy ransom to those banditry. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Fast the Bad Guy. What he said to me, these were the things that I will imagine in my head. How did our armed forces rescue these people without casualty, no arrest? I said it before. Immediately those things happen. I want you guys to watch this video.
Hi guys, President announced yesterday that all 38 people that were kidnapped in the Kwara church have regained their freedom. Also that 50 out of the over 300 people kidnapped in Niger have also returned home. There was no mention of any arrests being made, no mention of whether any ransom was paid, no mention of anyone being apprehended and brought to book. This does not cut it. It is just not enough. And I'm tired of one tweet here, one hashtag there, one post there, complaining on social media. We need to do more. We need to do a lot more. Some people have contacted me about a possible peaceful protest later on in the week. That is always a great avenue. However, this is what I think we can do as a matter of urgency. Every citizen needs to call, text, WhatsApp, email, whatever it is, bombard your reps and senators with messaging. However, for this to be effective, I think we all need to be saying the same thing. If there is one message that they're consistently getting, they would have no choice but to listen. We need to call for a public hearing, for broadcast on live TV, live streamed for anybody, anywhere in the world to watch. So many billions and billions being budgeted and released for acquisition of arms and ammunition. But what's happening? Why is the military still ill-equipped? Why are military convoys still being ambushed by these criminals? Why was an army general murdered on video? I've put a template of a message that you can send to your reps, to your senator in the caption. I've also put a link to where you can find contact numbers, email addresses, whatever it is for the reps. It's on the National Assembly website. You can just check for yourself. But I think we need to get to sending these messages immediately. This is a national emergency. We can't continue like this.
I said those things before. Even before immediately they arrested these people, I said there will be no casualty, there will be no arrest, there will be no neutralization or execution. There will only be a news that these girls have been released unconditionally. What Nigeria government cannot do does not exist. They are paying ransom, heavily ransom.
We've heard that people who've taken these students are likely to be bandits who are likely to ask for a ransom payment. Has any such ransom demand been received?
As far as I know, no.
And no indication of who they are?
Well, I said the security people, they know all the bandits
right.
that operate in that axis. They know them. They know them. So
what about their location? Is that known as well?
They know. I don't want to be talking about the way they do their work, but I said they know all the gangsters operating along that route.
So why can't they destroy them before they go and attack these places? I don't understand why they have to come and wait.
Collateral damage. Look, our people are living around where they operate. So you can't just go there. Look, something happened some years ago in I think Borno State. Ran. Even in somewhere, I think Sokoto or so, when the military thought they had the right satellite connection or something, and they went to bomb somewhere, only to find out.
Yes, we heard
they bombed the wrong people.
Yeah.
And they need to be very careful that in the course of chasing these bandits, you don't go and bomb innocent Nigeria.
Yeah, but you just said they know where they are.
I said no. They know where they operate. They know where they operate.
Right. So basically, you don't really have a clue at this stage, and I mean you, not you in particular, but the government in general, about how to deal with this. I mean, that's the way it sounds.
Government has a clue. I said, in the case of Niger, let the school authorities, let them even tell the security people, these are the people missing. So they know they have a picture of what the problem they really want to deal with.
Yeah, but you have a picture. I mean, everybody knows that according to the
according
school,
to the CAN chairman, they
like
said,
more
okay,
than 300
give us
people have
the
been
names.
abducted.
Give us the names. They don't want to give us the names. Why? What are they hiding?
Yeah, but what about the people who've been reported to have escaped? I
They
mean,
didn't escape.
no, what I
They
mean
didn't
is
escape from the bandits.
who hid
They
away
were
from
not. Nobody took them away.
right. Okay.
They ran a tascator and they ran to their parents.
Right, okay. The president says he's approved the redeployment of police from VIPs to the protection of sort of threatened sites. Do you know where they're being sent to, those police that are
No, it's a matter of details for the police authority to work out. What the president was concerned with is basically that in many, in fact, let me give you an example. One day we traveled from Kano to Dutse, about 2 hours on the very good road. Along that stretch, you only saw one police vehicle. So it means from Kano to Dutse, once you leave Kano and you are facing Dutse, most of the areas there are ungoverned. So no security presence, no police, nothing.
Well, the reason I'm asking you that is because, I mean, I'm wondering where they're being sent to, because we're hearing from people.
Many of our, like Eruku, when that incident happened, how many policemen were in Eruku? I think I landed either 3 or 4. So they could do nothing.
Yeah.
Either 3 or 4. So with 3, in fact, I think, and I learned they had, out of the 3 or 4, they had only 1 rifle.
That is bizarre. But that's also, that's a problem of the government.
It's a real problem. So whereas you have our policemen, including anti-riot policemen or something, protecting big men in Nigeria, and they are fully armed. Why can't you send them?
Yeah, but you're saying this as though you're suddenly realizing that this is what has been going. I mean, it's been going on for a long time.
It's because, if you want to fight all these crimes, you really need to have number. And we have number. We have policemen, not even enough, but we have number. Let's even deploy them to areas, vulnerable areas where they're most needed. And that's what government is doing. So look, we have policemen. I read a paper today that said about 100,000 policemen are guarding VIPs. 100,000, that will make a lot of difference.
Yeah.
If you share them out to vulnerable areas.
Indeed.
Along that axis of Northwest, if you send them there, they will really help.
That is why these bandits are buying more sophisticated weapons. Sometimes you hear 300 million. Sometimes you hear 1 billion. Sometimes you hear 500 million ransom paid to secure victims by our government. The security agencies are failed. When I mean failed, just recently, the Nigerian police Escalating came out saying that banditry, you don't need to hurt them, especially when they come to the town by themselves. When they come to the town, we just have to meet with them. You don't need to hurt them, you don't need to touch them. We just need, you let them be.
Reported bandits coming out for peace deals, and you want to know what my reaction is to that. Criminals who want to embrace peace, we won't shut the doors to them. If they want to surrender, they are welcome. We're going to relax on our onslaught on them.
That was the reckless statement by the IG of police, Escalating. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video on how Mama P responded to that reckless statement of your IG. We'll be right back.
Oh my God, I'm seeing a lot of news and my heart is breaking. Somebody please explain to me in baby terms what the IG of police means by we could not arrest bandits because they came willingly. So the bandits came willingly and you let them go back willingly. And on their way, they stop by to kidnap some chickens in human form. Then you start looking for them now to arrest. If they explain Nigeria to you and you understand, you are either mad or the explainee is mad. What in God's name is wrong with the security agencies in Nigeria? Is this a joke? Is it a chess game? Are we some kind of pawns on a chessboard? Help us understand how. I just see the news. I don't know whether maybe we need to beg this man, may come out if you not fit do the work. Like, how are you coming to tell us that you cannot arrest them because they came willingly? It's not even bad enough that you are having meetings with them. You are explaining to. Oh my God! A minute silence for Nigeria. I'm going to be playing and talking about it until it makes kapoosh and everybody goes up in flames, and then we'll start running the tasketa. It's going to the north, it's entered the north central, it's going to the south, it's going gradually, it's going very soon, we'll be surrounded. And they will say they cannot do anything because they are coming out willingly to talk. Alright, I'm also seeing some persons coming out now to hold brief for President Tinubu. Hearing statements like, oh, maybe this attacks are coordinated, they are trying to destabilize. But shut up, man! Shut up your computer, man. Just shut up, please. Don't do that. You're trying to hold brief for Tinubu. They keep brief. Are you mad? They are trying to destabilize and then he should stabilize. He should do something. What the fuck are you people saying? Maybe, just maybe, this coordinated that has been happening. The difference now is that these people are not having guts to come on live on TikTok. They are having guts to reply you on social media when you tell them. What am I saying? They're having guts to even post, trying to say it's coordinated. It's been happening. Are you not aware? I think it just started. It's bad now because in its time, these people are now going for meetings with security agencies. What briefs are you holding? It's been happening. Don't do that. As a president, commander-in-chief, armed forces of Nigeria, he should do something. Question the custom. How are these cars, how are these weapons entering our country? Question immigration. Why are they crossing borders? The police question him. That's why he's the chief. And now he has said, withdraw all the police from VIPs. That is a good move. We don't have enough police in the system. We have half of police protecting VIPs. Imbeciles. Motherfuckers. Why the citizens are dying? Don't hold me for a failed president. Don't do that. That is so unpatriotic. Happy New Week. And now my own week starts. President Tinubu resign. You can't rule.
For you to know that your Nigerian IG of police have run out of option, that there's no hope for you anymore. That's why I say go and protect yourself. For all of you now, when they date cultists, when my brother be cultist, God bless you now, because now all of those people will feel protect you now, and all of those one get cala, will not get. All those who goes you, who be you, now those one will feel protect you now. So me now just the time goes on and get cultists will be relation or family member. This is Nigerian soldier. There is no way that this banditry will ever stop in Nigeria. Have you watched this video of this soldier? Though he was speaking in Hausa, bitterly angry that there is no way for them anymore, that if they know where these bandits are, they will not go after them. Once they want to charge, information will just come and say, don't do it. If you go against our order, it's a big problem for you. Don't injure or shoot or even make attempts to neutralize bandits. I want you guys to watch.
Wallahi 24 hours kadai ya isa ba za a ƙara jin ƙarar bindiga ba sai ta ma'aikaci. A ba mu dama a gani mana. Ya sa a zo kullum sai dai a ringa ɗauke yaran talakawa. Ana ɗebe yaran talakawa ana kai su inda aka dama. A je a wulaƙanta su. Haba menene haka? Me ake nufi da mu ne dan Allah? Gwamnati gashi ta ware ma'aikatanta masu yakan mata irin waɗannan mutane mugaye. Gashi an ware mu gashi muna da yawa. Akwai sojoji, akwai 'yan sanda, akwai sauran mukamai. Muna da yawa gashi na a ƙasar nan. A ba ni yanci mana an ba mu dama mu shiga jeji. 'Yan tsirarin mutane su ringa zuwa suna cutar da al'umma ana gani. Tsirarin mutane ba su da yawa kwata-kwata. Gaba ɗayan su nawa suke. Akwai wani abu da ya ce gagar gwamnati ne. 24 hours kadai ta ishe mu a ba mu dama a gani. A ba mu kayan aiki, a ba mu lokaci mu shiga jeji. Wallahi tallahi 24 hours komai ya tsaya.
While you watch, you read what they translated there. This is not the first time. This is not the second video. This is not the third video. This is not the fifth video. There are a lot of soldiers crying that they are playing politics with their life right now. That whenever they want to go after bandits is a big problem. Why would you do that? You even watched a video of a soldier that I posted. I don't know if when he said that they know where these bandits are. If they want to buy these bandits, the Oga at the top, which is the federal, will say, don't buy them, capture them, rehabilitate them, and put them back to the military. And those are the ones that are giving intelligence information to banditry. That is what led to the death of Brigadier General Musa Uba. Information that were meant to share between the military armed forces were linking to Boko Haram, Fulani Esme, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, as the case may be. Anyway, you might still be doubting what is going on in Nigeria. Have you fed up? You have not fed up yet. Do you know that Senator Oji Okalu is saying that nobody should blame President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he is not responsible. Nobody should blame him. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is innocent in everything that is going on in Nigeria. I say, oh, Senator, I want you guys to listen.
Chief Emeritus, that's why. Otherwise, time is off. 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Ojo Okalo. Mr. President, I think my heart goes to the government and people of Kebbi State on what happened yesterday. The issue is that most state executives are not putting enough time in pursuing security. Security is not only federal government issue. We have many people that were governors here. I would like this Senate to discuss with the governors forum, because most governors have not put in enough energy upon the kind of money they are receiving to pursue internal security. Security is not only the job of federal government. I was governor from 1999 to 2007. I know what I did and borrowed to other states to secure our area. We went out of every blame is on the federal government. No, I never blamed Obasanjo for one day as a governor. I took the challenge in my hand to face out all criminals out of Abia State. And I went to help Anambra State. I went to help other states around that area. I believe our governors have a lot of input to do in this. Not only the military. The governors should support the military.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
They should support the military, not only in funding, but keeping our gears.
Thank you. Time is off. The time is off. The message is gotten.
Inhuman,
Thank
Mr.
you,
President.
Senator Ume.
This is a big shame that this particular man, that's why particularly Nnamdi Kanu, we are calling him a coward. This particular man, this is how he talks. All in the name of favor. Hey, I don't want anybody to touch us. You know, I need federal favor. I need federal help. I need federal appointees. See what he's saying. That Tinubu is not responsible. We shouldn't blame Tinubu. If you are not blaming the commander-in-chief, who should we blame? Should I go and blame my father? Should I go and blame my mother for giving birth to me in this society? Who should we blame? The president cannot give order to the military now. Every state governors are crying that they cannot command the military to go to the forest. The federal is the only person that can command those soldiers. The Zamfara state governor have been crying for years now, saying that they know who those bandits are. We shouldn't blame Tinubu. What was the campaign slogan? Recruits. Recruit many, as many that they want. How many of you have also watched that particular video of Vice President Shetima, though they said he's the sponsor of Boko Haram? What did he say during the campaign when we were on debate with Peter Obi? He said that he have experience with security issues, that the only thing that is made for him if they win this 2023 presidential election, that him himself will be on the front runner going to the forest to go and combat those insurgency. Don't hold me for it. Hold him. Look at what he said.
I've been in the theater of conflict for 18 years. I will lead the troops. My principal is an economic wizard who transformed Lagos into the third largest economy in Africa. He will concentrate on the economy. by God's grace, I will handle the security arm. Not only handle the security arm, I will lead the troops to battle across the length and breadth of this country.
Will you keep quiet?
But today, is he doing it? Now, you are telling me not to blame the federal. Who should you blame? This Ojukalu. That is why they hated Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu were speaking and voicing and saying that these people don't care about you or anybody. I love you. I keep on praying for all of you that are watching my video, that God protects you. You will not die. The family will not die. No member of your household or friends or relation will die. Only with our eyes we will behold this reward of those wicked ones in power. I think they said this, what was it called? Those two people, Nesiwinke, Akpabio, those ones that are already working with walkie stick. What is hitting them now? They cannot voice out. I rest my case here. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Until we meet again, peace out.